Hello Libra and welcome to my channel Greenline Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month check-in and let's see what's coming in for the second half of April and how the energies are progressing from that major eclipse season where you would have been really, you're right in the thick of it there with the South Node in your sign. So let's see how you're moving on from that. We've got the Knight of Crystals, endurance and determination. This feels like a welcome breath of relief because it's the camel, it's the Knight of Pentacles. It's very grounded, practical, but slow-moving energy. Perhaps you're doing something that is going to be better for your longer-term future. But I feel like action is needed to be taken with something on the material realm. So whether that's to do with a financial situation, a living situation, investments of finances, work and career, even health. But you've got the endurance and determination. So it almost feels like, okay, I'm on the other side of it now. Now I'm just moving forward. And I've learned a lot of resilience as well. Perhaps there's been just a lot that you've been through. The camel is a survivor. And so it's like I've made it through. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Libra. You're probably sick of all the shifts and changes, but the eclipse seasons are unpredictable and they're still active. These energies, they can come at any time. So let's have a look at what's coming through. We've got Lover's card, Mercury, Gemini, North Node. Where to next for a particular relationship, perhaps in your life, or a financial situation in your life, or both. So it really feels like you're being very strongly guided. I love how the sun is shining and it's pointing to this particular opportunity, which represents, it's got this Venus glyph here. So it really feels like, for you, it feels like, okay, you're going to be very guided down a path. And it feels like a new journey. Interestingly, they're saying mid-journey. So it's almost like but it feels like you were in the middle of a journey and you just had to kind of pause and take a break. You need to take some time out and rest. It was like you got to a mid-station and you just really needed to set up camp and just, not move for the moment, not go any further, not proceed any further for the moment. It's like I just need to set up camp here for a while, replenish, work out where I want to go to next. So it may feel like there was a stagnation energy or a pause of some sort, or you just needed some time to think and reevaluate. But this feels like, okay, now I'm starting to see the path forward. So there could definitely be a big choice, but it's a fated choice about where to next that's coming in with this Libra. So it definitely feels like there's another person here. It does feel like there is a relationship that this is related to. So whether this is a love relationship or not, it can be anybody in your life that it does feel like there's a very strong heart connection between the two of you. So if this is a new person coming in, it still feels like you needed that resting space for your heart. So and if this is an existing relationship, there's something new coming through with this Ace of Pentacles. A new cycle is beginning. So this again now the Ace of Pentacles coming in, it definitely feels like it's related to that material realm, the element of earth. But I still feel like there is new cycle beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. This could be a new job coming in for some of you. It could be a new home. It could be a new relationship. It could be some sort of new financial investment. Crossed by the Tower, of course. The Magician, the Judgment card. Look at all these major arcanas coming through. So there's big stuff coming in. Here comes the new messages, the new opportunities. The Four of Wands, there's definitely a soulmate energy around you with this. It might have felt like there is like Judgment Day, a day of reckoning. There may have been a sense of we need to clear a whole heap of stuff up and out. But the clarity is coming about how to invest your energy to move forward so that you're not triggered anymore. And again, we've got a lot of endurance and determination coming through with the Chariot and the Six of Wands, which is success. Okay. So I really feel like you're overcoming some obstacles here. I feel like, this is a big thing that the eclipses may have brought up for you, some major new direction or choice that's coming in, either around a lot to do with career, relationship, money. It may even be it's the sort of thing like I'm going to get up and travel. I'm going to go traveling or something. That was one of my new roosters agreeing to that one. He hasn't got a name yet. Ace of Pentacles, though, a new path opens up for you, perhaps unexpectedly with the Tower. Perhaps it is crossed by the Tower, which represents new and sudden change. This is a new cycle in the element of earth, in the material realm, that's starting up for you. And it might be that it's blocking you. Maybe it came in really quickly, sudden, unexpected. Maybe it's just going to be a big change. Maybe it requires you being challenged and letting go of some defenses and letting go of a restricted space that you've been in and stepping into a more expanded space. So now that all the roosters are agreeing with that. Okay, so we've got in your conscious mind, the Magician card, and this is where it's understanding that there's like a massive how am I going to do this? How am I going to move forward? I've got all these elements I need to bring together here. The Magician is very much the master manifester. It's about perhaps even working with an expert. That could be somebody that's got something that's coming through with you. But the Magician card is potentially getting the messages that you have all the elements within you to be able to create the reality that you're searching for, to work out how you're going to move into this new path and make this choice. So, it's a very empowered place to be, the Magician, if you can get there. We have at the base the Judgment card, the 2 10s, the number 20, Judgment. And this is saying that there's some sort of irrevocable change or shift that is occurring deep down. And all these old energies this is very South Node in Libra energy. There's some things very deep inside of you, the energies that are passing over and leaving now. They've been called by the angels, by the divine. So this is Gabrielle heralding and calling them, and it's like this divine energy is detoxing and pulling these energies out and saying you don't need these anymore in your life. So definitely there could have been some major endings that were coming through with this. There's some passing over of energies that have occurred here with the Judgment card, and it feels with that divine energy, that angel, it feels very fated. It feels like something was called up to pass over into the divine, whether this is an aspect of you or whether it was something or someone leaving your life. But it feels very much like there was a higher plan around this. In the recent past, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is where this Queen likes to nurture stability and is very intuitive as well. And potentially it's like you were trying to nurture some kind of stability. That may have been impossible being crossed by the Tower here. It might have just been like, boom, I'm really trying to create some kind of stability, or foster some kind of stability in the material realm. And it's, maybe you were in a bit of a comfort zone. The Tower's taking you straight out of that. Whatever this new cycle is, there's challenges around that because you are stepping out of your comfort zone in a way. And this is part of the new becoming of Libra, is what they said to me, that you're opening up and becoming these new parts of you, and now could even feel exposed in a way. And even vulnerable, but it's like suddenly all the defenses and blocks you're wide open, and it's like you can't pretend or hide anymore. You just have to step into this and become who you are meant to become. So this is what you're doing. The Page of Pentacles, there's definitely messages coming your way around this new opportunity or this new thing that's starting here for you. And there is an opportunity for you to hold this in your hand, look at it, observe it, and really start feeling it and really start embracing it. It's all very new and fresh with the Page of Pentacles, so you might need a little bit of I just want to kind of, touch it, feel it first. Is this real? And what's this about? Getting used to the freshness and the new ideas and the new messages that are coming in around that, the new forms of communication. But you're presenting as the Four of Wands. So you're in a phase here with this Four of Wands about building very, very strong spiritual foundations, especially next to the Judgment card. So this is about Yeah, and this might again relate to you and somebody else. We've got the 1111 and the partnership, especially around the home or a home where you're living, or even neighbors or people close by. There's something that you're building foundations about where you want to be and who you want to be and who you want to be with. So there's some foundational stuff. And with the wands, this is definitely, it could be a new creative start or beginning for some of you. But I do feel with the Judgment card, it's the wands can be your soul and spirit as well. So it definitely feels like that. You're trying to build foundations here. And the Four of Wands asks the questions, what is it that I want? What is it I truly desire? So it may have been a sense of manifesting, trying to manifest what it is that you really want here. And it could come through in just the most unexpected way here. So the energy surrounding you is the Nine of Cups, and this is fulfillment. There's plenty of things and people around that are filling your cup here that can bring you fulfillment. So if you're not, they're around. They're around if you're not sensing them or feeling, but there's an opportunities around that there's things around that can bring you fulfillment here. So the Nine of Cups is feeling pretty, it's different to what might be happening on the material realm. Maybe there's some kind of something else happening on the material realm, but it's at the same time I can still fill my cup. If you're going through like a major financial situation, say, and you're really stressed, but then it's like, but I've got these people and that I love. It's free to walk in nature. I love nature. So there's still things around you that can bring fulfillment, or, it might be seeing a bird or a pet or something like that, that it's like no matter what situation you're in at this moment, they're saying there are things around you that can bring that fulfillment. So double Lovers card coming through, hopes and fears. We have the Lovers card, and this is the choice, actually having to make a choice, and a choice that affects somebody else. So or may involve another person as well. So it's like I don't necessarily want to make this choice, or it's a hard choice to make. It's a big choice perhaps, but I feel like you're being really strongly guided towards the right choice here. And then we've got the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords, and the Chariot. So yes, you might feel a little bit triggered with this Three of Swords. This is the wounds that are coming up. But there's some kind of new investment of time, effort, energy, where you are investing more into a situation or yourself that is helping you overcome, and it's challenging those wounds, but it's helping you overcome them through this sheer determination and endurance. And so the clarity is coming through. This could even be a new contract, a new idea, a new form of communication, a new job where you need to communicate, or a new way of honesty that comes in, a conversation that needs to be had. But the Ace of Swords is saying there's a new beginning in the element of air, which is your element, where suddenly it feels fresh, it feels new, it feels clear. You've got two aces here. So these are the new beginnings coming through, but they are coming through in a fairly dramatic way with the Tower and the Judgment card. It's intense. So the Chariot is very much, the charioteer is pulling those two sphinxes. The sphinxes speak in riddles. So it's like something that didn't make sense, or I felt like something was going in two different directions. I have to wheel it back together so I can move forward. I need to pull the reins back in so I can move forward and get this all moving on the same path and overcome some obstacles through this. And so, it might feel like you are being challenged, but at the same time, it's like you're being supported by the universe. There's new energy to support the thing that wounded you in the past, to say, give you some encouragement, saying you can do this, you can overcome this, you are stronger than you think, you are the magician, you have all the power and the elements within you. So here we have the card of success coming in with the Six of Wands, which is really beautiful. Success, validation, it's beautiful. You're rising to the challenge, rewards, people seeing you. It's really very much a sense of this choice or this new cycle that begins is going to be really successful for you. And I feel like the universe, because you might feel a little bit vulnerable or even scared with this, the fact that that Three of Swords is there. But this is about investing in you, and the universe is pushing you a little bit with it. I have to say, it feels a little bit like, you can't run away and hide from this anymore. We're going to push you because we think you can overcome this now, or there's new energy to help you do that. But they're going to bring in some kind of immediate support or recognition or good result with this card. So it's like, okay, I can do this, or I can move beyond this wound. And so it's very, very encouraging energy to come through. The universe is supporting you, even though it might feel like, why are you pushing me in this way? It seems scary. But then it's going to, the very first thing that you do might really work out. So you, receive some kind of reward and recognition and success. So let's listen to the affirmation. It says, I listen with love to my body's messages. Interesting. Absolutely. There's very strong messages happening here in the subconscious here with the Judgment card, that a lot is coming up and detoxing, whether this is clearing and cleaning out for you. And so whether this is deeply spiritual, whether this is emotional, whether this is energy, whether this is health, whether this is physical, whether this is mental, energetic, there are things that you're probably getting those messages from your body. The body's the one that's going to tell you about what these things are that are passing over here for you, what that means for you. So it says, my body is always working towards optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. And this actually the message I'm getting around that is it's a really great time to start listening to your body. And it's going to be different for all of you. The Judgment card sometimes does represent a detox of some sort, but it might not be that. That might not be what the message your body's giving you. So it's all about just going in and listening. What's going on here? Maybe it's going to tell you you can rise to a challenge. Maybe it's going to tell you need more rest. Maybe it's going to tell you, no, this is the right path. This is the right person. There's a soulmate fated energy here that seems to be coming in with this new cycle, this new opportunity. But I'm still, my head might be saying something different to what my body is saying. So really the body is giving you some really strong messages, and it's saying to listen to that, because there could be something coming in around your health. So let's see, we have, the beautiful angels coming through. Okay, so the angels, the little angel, I love that. The angels are listening. The angels are around. They're here, they're supporting you, they're helping you, they're connecting you to who you need to be connected to at this stage. There could be interesting synchronicities. It's the divine right next to the Judgment, the angel and the angel. So the divine is at play here, just like that lightning bolt of the Tower card. It's about trusting that the angels are around, or there's a divine energy around that is helping you, guiding you, and supporting you at this moment in time, Libra. So that is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to hear what's going on for you and how this whole eclipse season has been for you. Love to hear that. So please leave that in the comments. And also check out all my other offerings. They're in the link below. There's readings and all sorts of stuff available. And please take care.